Imagine this. You're at a birthday party, enjoying a piece of cake. Suddenly your throat feels itchy. You start to cough, your skin breaks out in hives, and your chest tightens. This is not just a mild allergic reaction, it's anaphylaxis, a severe, potentially life-threatening allergic reaction. Millions of people worldwide live with this silent threat, never knowing when a seemingly harmless substance could trigger a dangerous cascade of symptoms. It's a reality that demands attention, understanding, and swift action. Anaphylaxis is not a rare occurrence. In the United States alone, 1 in 50 Americans, or about 5% of the population, experiences anaphylaxis at some point in their lives. That's roughly 15 million people living with the constant fear of an unexpected severe allergic reaction. What's even more alarming is that many people don't even know they have an allergy until they experience their first anaphylactic reaction. This highlights the importance of understanding the condition, its triggers, and what to do in an emergency. Early recognition and prompt treatment are crucial in managing anaphylaxis. Delaying treatment can lead to a rapid deterioration of symptoms, culminating in anaphylactic shock, a life-threatening condition where blood pressure plummets and the body goes into shock. The good news is that with timely intervention, anaphylaxis is highly treatable. Knowing the difference between a mild allergic reaction and anaphylaxis, understanding the triggers, and being prepared with an emergency plan can make all the difference. Anaphylaxis and anaphylactic shock are often used interchangeably, but they represent different stages of the same severe allergic reaction. Anaphylaxis is the initial systemic allergic reaction characterized by a cascade of symptoms affecting various organs. Anaphylactic shock, on the other hand, is a severe, life-threatening progression of anaphylaxis, where the body's circulatory system collapses, leading to a sharp drop in blood pressure and organ failure. Think of it like this. Anaphylaxis is a fire and anaphylactic shock is a raging inferno. Both are dangerous, but the latter is far more critical and requires immediate, aggressive intervention. While anaphylaxis can involve a range of symptoms like skin rashes, itching, swelling, and difficulty breathing, anaphylactic shock manifests as a rapid decline in blood pressure, weak pulse, dizziness, confusion, and loss of consciousness. It's important to remember that not everyone who experiences anaphylaxis will progress to anaphylactic shock. However, the possibility underscores the critical need for early recognition and treatment of any anaphylactic reaction. Prompt administration of epinephrine, the first-line treatment for anaphylaxis, can halt the progression of symptoms and prevent the development of anaphylactic shock. It's also vital to seek immediate medical attention even after administering epinephrine, as some individuals may experience a biphasic reaction where symptoms recur hours after the initial episode. Anaphylaxis can be triggered by a wide range of allergens, varying from person to person. Common culprits include foods like peanuts, tree nuts, shellfish, milk, and eggs. Insect stings from bees, wasps, and hornets are another frequent trigger. Medications such as penicillin and other antibiotics can also induce anaphylaxis in susceptible individuals. Latex, a material found in many everyday products, is another potential allergen. Symptoms of anaphylaxis typically appear within minutes to hours after exposure to the allergen. These can range from mild to severe and may involve multiple organ systems. Skin reactions are common, including hives, itching, flushing, and swelling. Respiratory symptoms like coughing, wheezing, shortness of breath, and throat tightness can occur. Gastrointestinal issues such as nausea, vomiting, abdominal cramps, and diarrhea are also possible. In severe cases, cardiovascular symptoms like a drop in blood pressure, a weak pulse, and dizziness may indicate impending anaphylactic shock. Recognizing the early signs of anaphylaxis is crucial for timely intervention. It's important to remember that not everyone will experience all the symptoms, and the severity can vary greatly. If you suspect anaphylaxis, don't hesitate to administer epinephrine if available and seek immediate medical attention. Time is of the essence in managing anaphylaxis, and prompt action can make all the difference in preventing a life-threatening situation. Section 4. Emergency response. Every second counts. Anaphylaxis is a medical emergency requiring immediate action. The first and most crucial step is administering epinephrine, a hormone that works by counteracting the body's allergic response. Epinephrine comes in an easy-to-use device called an auto-injector, designed for self-administration or by a bystander. These auto-injectors, such as the EpiPen, deliver a pre-measured dose of epinephrine directly into the muscle, typically the thigh. Once epinephrine is administered, it's essential to call 911 or your local emergency number immediately. Even if symptoms seem to subside after using epinephrine, medical attention is crucial. Some individuals may experience a biphasic reaction, where symptoms recur hours after the initial episode. Medical professionals can monitor the patient's condition, provide additional treatment if necessary, and ensure the anaphylactic reaction is fully resolved. While waiting for emergency medical services to arrive, there are a few things you can do to help the individual experiencing anaphylaxis. If they're conscious and able to swallow, offer them an antihistamine like diphenhydramine to help relieve some of the allergy symptoms. Help them lie down and elevate their legs if possible to improve blood flow. If they have difficulty breathing, assist them in sitting up and leaning forward to open up their airway. Most importantly, stay calm and reassuring, as panic can worsen the situation. Section 5. Living with anaphylaxis, awareness and preparation. Living with the risk of anaphylaxis requires a proactive approach to managing the condition. The key is to be prepared and informed. Knowing your triggers and avoiding them is paramount. This might involve reading food labels carefully, informing friends and family about your allergies, and carrying an epinephrine auto-injector at all times. Regularly checking the expiration date of your auto-injector and replacing it as needed is essential for ensuring its effectiveness in an emergency. Wearing a medical identification bracelet or necklace that clearly states your allergies can be life-saving in case of an emergency. This allows first responders to quickly identify your condition and administer appropriate treatment. Educating yourself about the signs and symptoms of anaphylaxis, as well as the proper use of an epinephrine auto-injector, is crucial for both the individual with allergies and their close contacts. Creating an anaphylaxis action plan with your doctor can provide a clear roadmap in case of an emergency. This plan should include a list of your allergens, emergency contact information, and detailed instructions on administering epinephrine and seeking medical help. Sharing this plan with family, friends, co-workers, and school personnel can create a network of support and ensure everyone knows what to do in a crisis. Remember, knowledge is power when it comes to managing anaphylaxis. Section 6. Conclusion. Knowledge is power. Anaphylaxis is a serious medical condition, but with awareness, preparation, and swift action, its impact can be minimized. Understanding the difference between anaphylaxis and anaphylactic shock, recognizing the triggers and symptoms, and knowing how to respond in an emergency are crucial for managing this potentially life-threatening allergic reaction. Carrying an epinephrine auto-injector and knowing how to use it can make all the difference in preventing a mild reaction from escalating into a life-threatening crisis. While living with the risk of anaphylaxis can be daunting, it shouldn't stop individuals from leading full and active lives. By taking proactive steps to manage their allergies, individuals can minimize their risk and be prepared to respond effectively in case of an emergency. Remember, knowledge is power when it comes to anaphylaxis. By raising awareness, educating ourselves and others, and taking necessary precautions, we can empower ourselves and those around us to live confidently and safely, despite the threat of this silent but serious condition.